And we're going to start with Eric. In your role as the director of cloud strategy, to sort of take us over the top, tell us what you're seeing at 30,000 feet and how this journey is going across the interagency.
Sure, and thanks so much for having me here, Luke.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, so here at GSA, and my role is a new one here. That was created this year. I started earlier in January, and it certainly has a bit of a special focus on the FedRAMP program, and that is because of the major changes that have happened in both the cloud sector itself and what cloud means to people, and then how agencies are using it, which of course their use of it is changing as well. Something I was saying recently is that, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, certainly, if my family member who doesn't work in technology had asked me to define what the cloud is, I would have tried my best to explain something involving data centers and infrastructure, and hopefully I would have gotten something across. These days, if I'm home on vacation with my family or whatever, and they ask me what I do for a living, and I try to explain the cloud, I really am just saying it's just software. It's just the websites that you're visiting these days, right? And that is a big change, actually. And I mean, certainly the web and the internet and the concept of software on the internet has been around for a long time, but something has happened with the size of it and the degree to which organizations, even big, sometimes lumbering, risk-averse organizations like some federal agencies, the degree to which they are really relying on those things for things that people think are very important. So that's a pretty big sea change, and that certainly affects GSA. It affects every agency, affects FedRAMP quite a bit, and really strikes at the core of how the program works. So that's been where I've been spending the lion's share of my time, is working with that program to have it adapt to what those changes have been.